You guys might have heard of the Japanese financial newspaper Nikkei, or Nikkei depending on your pronunciation, as they are very respected in Japan. And well, they have published an article that paints a very bleak and worrying picture of Konami. Now naturally the article itself is in Japanese, but it has been helpfully translated by various sources. One of them is freelance game localizer Thomas James, who said that Nikkei has revealed that $80 million have been spent on the development of Metal Gear Solid 5 as of April 2015, and I would be very surprised if more hasn't been added to that amount since then. And apparently the culture at Konami's game division started to rapidly deteriorate back in 2010, when the mobile game Dragon Collection became an absolute runaway hit. So Konami basically saw this game, which was a low cost, and then gave them such a huge profit and of course margin. It was basically in stark contrast to console and PC development, which of course is very, very expensive. And yes, they're probably going to make their money back because, well, the games they're making are like Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill and whatever. But it's still a lot of more money to spend. And of course, in Konami's eyes, which is a very messed up vision, yes, fuck Konami, let's just get it out of the way. You've got the low cost mobile game, which gives you huge amounts of profits, or you've got this really difficult, long development time, very expensive console game. And apparently, that's when things start to fall apart, when they made that unfortunate realisation. However, the information that is the most worrying hasn't come yet. The Nikkei reports, some of which have been heard before, but most of it is highlighting a workplace that just sounds Orwellian in nature. You've got employee movement, monitored by camera, and developers are reassigned to menial jobs if they're no longer considered useful. And email with outsiders is done with randomised email addresses changed regularly, lunch breaks are regulated with time cards, and those who take too much time have their name announced throughout the company and obviously are humiliated. And going back to my point I made a minute ago, if you're deemed useless, they've been known to give assembly line work at their pachinko machine factory. People have been ordered to work as security guards and even made to clean up at fitness clubs. And this isn't just some low-level employee. They're doing this to developers, high-up people. And of course, it's not cool no matter who you do it to. It doesn't matter if they're someone who answers your phones or if they're really, really high up in the company. It's not cool no matter who you do it to, unless of course that's what they signed up for in the first place. Oh, and slightly off to the side, apparently Kojima Productions, which is of course pretty much disbanded, has been internally named number 8 production department, which is just a big screw you to Kojima from Konami if I've ever seen one. And apparently, according to the article, the reason behind this whole spat, and of course this isn't confirmed, so do take it with a pinch of salt as always, is that Konami's upper brass basically refused to bankroll Kojima's development demands, as of course the cost of making a game such as Metal Gear Solid has to be incredibly expensive, especially when of course he decided to make Metal Gear Solid 5 open worlds that had to suddenly see a massive hike in costs. And when they're seeing these mobile games that are cheap to make but make them loads of money, and then you've got Kojima going, hey, I want X amount of millions, then yeah, that's not, that is absolutely disgusting to get rid of Kojima for that reason. And it's even more disgusting to wipe his name from Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain. As many people have said previously, you can scrub his name from the games as much as you want, Konami, but he still develops the game. And to be honest, if these reports are true, and I have no reason not to believe them, given that it's coming from Nikkei, who are of course very respected, I really, really hope that they're going to get done for this, because that does not sound like it should even be legal. That is pretty damn horrific, and I feel bad for anyone who has to work for them, to be completely honest. And even though I've said it already, I feel like I need to say it again. Fuck Konami. Treat your employees better, damn it.